Hello, hello, Chalkin History friends. It is Saturday. It is snowing. Is it snowing by you guys? Look, I wore this shirt today. Oh, hello, winter. It came a little early, but it is right around the corner. What are we going to do today? I don't know. We are going to check out all of my Black Friday and Chalkmas haul and new releases, and then just see what happens. Come on in and join me. All right, I'm not going to do it in order by day because I don't have my little sheet in front of me, but I did get my paste duo because I really love purple, and this purple is pretty cool. This is called Amethyst, and it came with Cadet. So you were able to get the paste duo set, I say for $16. So like each jar was $8, plus my designer discount or a Perks member discount of 30% off that. So perfect prices for that. So we'll just put those over there. This is, let's see. So I think this was Black Friday when we got the Flakes Welcome. It was like a one-day deal. If you placed an order, I think of $50 or more, they slipped that into the order. And I had gotten the etched skull because I saw another designer take the skull, not the snake, but the skull, turned it upside down and turned it into a snowman. So I thought that was cute. Thought I would give that a try. I'm gonna go through this later. And then I think one of our Black Friday deals was the laptop sleeve. You guys, it's huge. And my my Microsoft Surface already slips in and fits. So I'm happy about that. And then this outside pocket, I could put my iPad in if I wanted to, and then just put this entire thing in my backpack when I travel. So I'm really happy about this. Not sure what I'll put on it yet. We could either do a heat transfer or we can ink something. I'm not sure. I don't want to do it holiday-ish. I just want to make sure it's just a generic pattern. Okay, let's see who is on. Say hello if you're watching. Okay, put that aside. We got 6 new heat transfers. That was on, I want to say, for the first day of Chalkmas. So here is the floral bouquet. This one is all those cool, just like old-fashioned. It's a vintage matchbox. So that one's pretty cool. I got the Turkish tile. If only I still decorated my kitchen in yellows, this would have been perfect. But it's yellow and blue, so I might take it down south. We'll see. I might do stuff for down south with this. I did get, I want to say I got an extra one. Is it in here? Yep, it's in here. So I had gotten an extra one. So I got, remember they come 2 in a pack. So now I have 4. So I could do pot holders, I could do a trivet, and we could do all kinds of things. This is the Dolly Parton one. This was What Would Dolly Do? This one was the Love You Most crossword puzzle design, which was really cute. And this is His Grace. And it says, His grace is sufficient. That's the name of it. His Grace. There, you can kind of see it. So that's really pretty. That's all in purples, which I love. All right, so that was that. Knocking over stuff like crazy here. This was All right, so you guys get disco ink. Okay, I can't wait to use it. Look how it's so luxurious looking. So I'm looking forward to using that. My daughter wants one of the After Dark designs on a sweatshirt for her ugly Christmas sweater. So I think it's like a maroon sweatshirt. So I think I'm going to do the disco on there. I think that'll be pretty cool. And then I think this was a Black Friday deal where they said you would get either the Ever After ink or the peony paste. It was the day that Wicked Part 2 came out. And I never got mine. I never got a free jar. And then I messaged them and I said, oh, I could really use the Ever After ink. And they said, sorry, we can't make special orders. And I'm like, okay, I get it. And then I got an email saying that many, many, many customers and designers did not receive their free jar. And miraculously, I got the Ever After ink, so I'm happy about that. So, not sure when we'll use this. We could use this now, Christmas time. We could use it St. Patrick's Day, Easter. So this will be a good color to have. I'll stick that over there by my inks. Okay, so this was the mystery pack along with the mini bows transfer, which I think are adorable. And I can't wait to play with that one. So I got this Very Merry. This was a good one. I have all these already, but I love them. So the little Very Merry wreath. The secret ingredient is always love and butter. Ice skating, skate rentals. This is perfect for today. That one. Oh, I also got the ornaments. This is the vintage ornaments. This will be easy to cut out some wood ornaments. This is an oldie, you guys. This is from 2018. What's it called? Vintage Yuletide. So you make the bell, the candle, and then the angel. It's 2 layers, which is awesome. And then the mini bows. I should have bought another one because I really like those bows. They're really super duper cute. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it though. Maybe I do the laptop case with this. That's an idea. Okay, so that was the mystery pack. I'm going to put that back. Put these back. I'm supposed to be at my studio today, but needed to help out someone, and then my husband is hopefully able to fly home. We're not sure yet. He's still staying at the airport. We are getting a ton of snow. All right, so that's all put there. Put this over there. Okay. Then this was that Peanuts bundle that was available. I think it could still be available. I'm not sure. But this says be nice. My attitude is my favorite accessory. This is what they put on that laptop bag as a as their sample. And then not the best, but still good. I like that one too. You don't even need to do the words. You could just do Charlie Brown. So that was those. Of course, December, we still have the Warm and Cozy December Club Couture kit that comes to you. You get the 3 inks, light blues, real pretty colors. And then you get a pair of socks, which are so comfy. Mine are washed. I just haven't put them on yet. But they're really nice. I actually found more at Michael's, so I bought a couple more pairs of socks. They're not quite the same, but they are the same, just different cuff. So that was that. Don't forget about that. If you guys want to join as a club member. Please comment club. Please comment club. But if you're going to do that and you want extra savings, then please sign up as a perks member first. And then you get 30% off all your purchases, even sale items. And then you can take that 30% off your Club Couture subscription. Again, no brainer. No brainer. All right, this is the winter release that we just had a few days ago. Because yesterday was the Peanuts release, and I haven't gotten that order yet. But this is the winter release. So let's take a peek at it. All right, this is so good for your pets that have passed on or a loved one that has passed on. You don't have to do the paw prints. People are putting them in those hinged photo frames. You could do that. But this says, I loved you your whole life. I'll cherish you for the rest of mine. I love it. Yes, chef. I am going to do this on our mitts, one of our mitts. Yes, chef. Actually, I just bought all brand new mitts because I had all kinds of different colors and patterns. So I tossed them all and I bought just gray because that's what our kitchen is, just gray. So I bought gray. Maybe I'll do it on that. I think I'll do that. This is for our bookmarks. So it says, do it for the plot. One more chapter. Just a nice little floral pattern there. And then a stack of books here. This one's fun if you are a coffee lover. Coffee is a hug and a mug, and life begins after coffee. And I have these fun wood blocks that I think will be perfect. So we might do this one. Let's put this guy aside. Chosen and loved. Happy Valentine's Day. There we go. We're starting to get into the new year and new celebrations. It says, P.S. You are loved. The good things in life are better with you. I agree. I so agree. It's cute. Not long enough. And this home is filled with kisses, wagging tails, wet noses, and love. I am most definitely doing this since we have, I have a dog and my daughter has her dog. Okay, those are the A's. Just gonna try to prop that up. Things are just dropping. Okay. Here's some F's. Grab the F's here. These are our F's. This one says, my kids have paws. And then you got various paws here. You got a dog. I'm going to say this is probably the cat. That might be a dog too. I don't know. These might be bunnies. I don't know if those are other animals or just various paw prints of a dog or a cat, if they spread their paws or not. So, but anyways, my kids have paws. How cute is that? Rooted in Christ. I love this one. Until God opens the next door, praise him in the hallway. I like that. That's a good one to just hang on the wall. Don't just be part of the problem, be the whole problem. It's pretty sassy. And then it says, always sassy, rarely classy. Just so a couple little fun transfers for shirts. You can even do my goodness. You can even do the, what fell? You could even do the my kids have paws on a nice shirt. That'd be fun too. All right, let's look at the B size. This one are some minis. We always love our minis. This is called Spread the Love. You're my jam. Spread the love. You could do that on, you could probably do this on too. Put them next to each other if you wanted to. It's a cute one. I like this. I've already cut a wood cutout for this. It's called Rustic Cross. This is called Expensive and Difficult. Expensive and Difficult. Are we getting comments? Let's see. can't go back. I see. Oh, okay. Mary. Hi, Mary. You're seeing it on Kallach's DIY Wood Decor and Craft Kits. Yes. Did you seal your broadcasts? That's probably a typo. Did I seal my broadcast? Did I change my broadcast? I have a couple different pages that I go to. The Kallach's one, I'm going to eventually shut down my Decor Cutouts one and just kind of switch names, rebranding. Haven't gotten to it yet. I hope you're well. We are getting snow and more snow. It's awful. All right. Can I get an amen? It's a good one. You will forever be my always. It's a, it's acts like a little postcard. Isn't that cute? This is a fun one. It says penne for your thoughts. So you got penne, biscuits, take off your cloves, butter me up. This is great for an Italian, wouldn't you say, Mary? I like that one. That's cute. And then this one's going to be really fun. I imagine myself probably cutting out a bunch of tiles. This will be fun to maybe do all the kids' names in like a crossword puzzle fashion. You could do grandkids' names. This one will be very fun. But this is called the Word Game font. And then we're back to the minis. All right, where's that? What keeps dropping? Goodness gracious. All right, let's do the G's. This is heart balloons. Those are cute. Those would be cute. Let's say you have a February birthday. I think that would be cute, which my mom does. Shh, I'll do something. And then this one's cute. All buns welcome for all of our fur babies. So you got dog, cat, bunny. I think dogs and cats, pretty much. Just one little bunny rabbit in there. But all types of different breeds, which is kind of cute. I think that's a pug. That might be a doodle. How cute, right? Cute, cute, cute. All buns welcome. And you don't need to have the buns in there if you don't want it. I also like this one. It says kitchen for display purposes only. Again, you don't have to do for display purposes only. If you want just a sign that says kitchen. Hey, hello, hello, Freight House. How are you? Thanks for hopping on. I appreciate it. So I thought this one's pretty cool. Actually, the Freight House, this would look good in your place. I love how just rustic it looks and worn. And you know what you could do is put some cinnamon on there to make it look like it's rusting. That would be awesome. All right, this is called Humble and Kind. So that says always be humble and kind. Farmhouse-ish with some chicks. And then this says take me home country road. I like that one too. All right, so that was our F's. No, our G's. The other ones were F's, the 9x9. Okay, and then we just got one C size. This is perfect size for those, the rugs that everyone's doing. So this is called Groovy Family. Remember we had one that said Groovy Home. So it's the same idea, same look. And I have seen some people make some fabulous projects using this one. So I am excited. This is our winter release. Let me get all this out of here. Okay, let's put this aside because we're gonna just play. We're gonna do a project. And remember, so December Club is the minis, the winter minis for the socks. Of course, you can use those minis on anything, or especially we have those 3-inch wood blocks. But I have January. You guys want to see January Club? It is a notepad. How fun is that? Okay. So what you'll get in next month's kit. Now, if you are a new subscriber, if you subscribe in the month of December or January or whenever, first time subscription, you'll get a free mini squeegee, and then you get whatever comes in the kit. So with this kit, you'll get a Cadet and Colonial Blue. You'll get this notepad. Now remember, we used to have a notebook. This is a notepad, so you can use it vertically, use it horizontally. I hope they sell these individually, because I could almost see myself maybe doing like a little scrapbook. Wouldn't it be fun? My daughter is building a house for her husband. Wouldn't it be fun to make a little scrapbook of all the pictures they've taken, of the progress? Or if you have grand littles, just a cute little book that they could look at. I think that would be darling. And I'm sure, let's see, it's 4 3/4 by 7 1/4. I am sure, and I will hunt, but there's got to be little sleeve covers so that if you do put pictures down, you can protect them. But there are a ton of pages in there. How many pages are in there? It doesn't say how many pages are in there, but there's quite a bit. I mean, let's see. That's about 10. I bet you there's like 30, 40 pages in here, you guys. It's huge. Cute little notebook. Cute, cute, cute. All right, and then, of course, the main attraction is the transfer that you also get. So all these things come in your kit. All right, for your monthly payment. But if you are a Perks member, you get 30% off of the club subscription. You guys, it's so worth being a Perks member. And then you get, if you're a Perks member, you get $20 in chalk cash, so to speak. They call it designer dollars. It's like Kohl's cash. You pay your monthly fee, and then you get $20 back as a Perks member to spend on the website. And then if you're a designer like myself, you get 40%, and then 40% off the kit. So if you're serious about getting sales and great deals, then that's what needs to happen. But this one is called Journal Entry. So it's got like a composition look to it on the top, and then this pretty, what are those, hydrangeas maybe? And then you got some vintagey type things here. You have this little light, a stamp with some words. Again, I know you know this, Mary. You know what they call those words. Some really old-fashioned snippers. Some flowers, some more flowers. It says figure something, flowering branches of peonia. So I guess maybe that's a peony. This says, believe me, my dearest, if I have saved your, if I have something something, I am terribly sorry. I'll have to look that up, see if that's like in a book or something. Isn't that interesting? Very interesting. So this is our January club kit. The December is the sublimation socks with ink. This month in January it will be paste. Again, if you're a new subscriber, you get one little mini squeegee as well. because it's kind of like, hey, this kit is all ready for you to go. You don't have to buy anything extra. You got the squeegee, the paste, a surface, and a transfer. Voila, right? Comes to you, you start creating. We also have something called Create a Kit, where you can create your own kit, or bundle, if you want to call it that. So you get on, you hit Create a Kit, you pick your, I think you pick your transfer first, and then based on the transfer, they recommend surfaces. Pick out a surface, then you can pick up to 3 chalk paste or chalk inks or a combo. And then if you need to add any tools or anything like that, that's at step 4. You add on whatever you have, you can or need, and then you check out. It's the coolest thing. So that's that. All right, let's get to playing. I haven't played in a while, you guys. It's been so crazy. I got home Monday. Yes, Monday late. And then I play catch up for the next couple days. And I make a point to visit my mom and get her up to date with things and caught up on things she may need done. So yeah, oh hey Mary, let me go get that tray and I'll show you how it turned out. So here's that tray we did. You can see, so I think we were talking on one of my other videos, you could see how the black was kind of taken over. So what I think needs to happen is when you pour these guys, pour a clear layer first. Very small layer. I mean, enough to cover, like when this is in the, or let's see, how is it? When it's like this in the mold, you need to fill this channel, right? So you got to get it up to this part. It does look cool. And then it kind of seeped over, so I need to somehow get that off. But yeah, it's still usable. Anyways, do a layer of clear, stick these down, let it start curing a little bit, then you can lay down your color. But yeah, that looks pretty darn cool. I like it. It turned out okay. But you know, that's the thing, right? You won't know unless you try it. So I like being a guinea pig. I like trying things. I like expanding my repertoire of crafty skills or DIY skills so that I can pass it on to you and maybe encourage you to do something. So hopefully you guys will try resin. It really is fun. Okay, let's play with this guy. I have these wood blocks. Should I do 2 or 1? Should I do 1 on each side? Let's see if we can find another block. Here. Okay. All right, we got another block we can play with. All right, I think, you guys, I haven't burned wood with our torch paste in so long. I think these would look good burnt. What do you guys think? That's what I think. Let's burn. I just can't make smoke down here. That would not be good if I started a fire, now would it? Let me make sure I got my hot gun. Yep, we got our hot tool here. All right, let's do this. See how it looks. Or we could just burn this part and then chalk the words. or burn the words and then chalk the design. What should we do? All right. Hug in, oops, mug. And this one I'm going to say hug in a mug. Life begins. Okay. What do you guys think? Should we burn? Burn, baby, burn. All right, you want to get, if you guys need how to get this, let me know. You want to get paste, not paint. Okay, it needs to be paste. This is really thick. And you also have to have a very hot a heat gun. Hi, Kathy. Thanks for sprinkling and sharing. I so appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So I just need to decide what I want to do here. I am good. It's cold. Are you guys getting blasted with snow? We're getting a ton of snow. All right, so we're not going to fuzz this. I'm going to put it right on my block. Of course, we'll try to center it as best we can. It needs to come down just a smidge. I think that'll be okay. I know Mary's on, yay! Okay, rub that down. I think we're gonna, if I want to chalk this or if I just want to burn it. Let's just burn it. Let's just burn it. Okay. Get a clean squeegee here. I'm just going to use my stir stick since I got it out here. And then we're just going to spread it all over. I have an idea. I'm going to go off the transfer, you guys. I'm doing it. I'm going to be a rebel, and I'm going to go off the transfer. Or maybe what I'll do is wait till I finish this. Then I'll take the transfer off, and then we're going to do something. We're going to do something different. Does anybody have any clue as to what I'm going to do? All right, let's get that excess back in that jar. Make sure you get your excess off. This is ooey gooey. But if you need to know where to get the torch paste, comment burn and I'll send you a link. We do not carry it, so maybe one day we will, just like the puff additive. That was just, we got 10 inches. Oh, probably a couple days ago. I was gonna say, we're supposed to get like 3 to 6, I think. So we'll see. We'll see if that happens. My husband's actually trying to travel home, so we'll see if he makes it. Without them canceling his flight. He's got a layover right now, so we'll see. All right, let's peel that and see. You can see how it's stuck on your wood. Okay, I want to wipe this off because I don't want that sitting. Do I even have wipes? Yes, I have wipes. Okay, I was gonna say, where are my wipes? That way that'll kind of seep into the wood grain fibers. But I'm just gonna wipe this off. Make sure we get that torch paste out of the silkscreen mesh. Get it nice and clean. And we'll put it back on our backer sheet for the next time we make something cute. What could we make with that also? Like a little tag? Oh, you could do a little tag with a farmhouse wood garland. That would be fun. Put it on a little coaster. You could do it on a coaster. Let's see. You could put it on a cork coaster. You can actually burn it on a cork coaster. Say that 10 times fast. Okay. So, put this back here. Okay. All right, let's start burning. I'm gonna put it on not too super duper hot. I'm also going to get one of my pressing mats because I really don't want to ruin my Chalkator mat. So let's just do it on here. Okay. First, it needs to dry. We'll let it dry here. And it will kind of disappear on you a little bit. I know there's another company out there that also makes this type of product, and I know you can make it yourself too. I just haven't tried to yet. Excuse me. Okay. Burn. Turn it all the way up. You know, they show those videos where it like burns immediately. Mine never does. Oh, there it goes. You see it turning? And you can make it various degrees of burnt, if that makes sense. It is wood, so please be safe. spot on that and I missed. Hold on, I got it on me. Don't want to burn myself. This heat gun goes up to 1800 watts. I'm sure you can get them hotter, just be very, very careful. This could cause serious damage. The coffee beans. Look how the word coffee is kind of variegated. Isn't that cool? So you don't have to burn it all the way to a black burnt finish. Almost done. Just gonna go over it one more time, make sure everything's done. Okay. A little happy mistake I came across was if you get some wax, let's see that, you don't need to open it. Get some wax. Now that wood is hot, okay? It's very hot. I'll just take this. Put it in my wax here, get a little chunk up. And then I rub it, and it kind of takes all that soot and kind of gives it a nice little stained look. Or you can use our Dixie Belle stains as well. I just think that's the coolest thing. It's the color of coffee too. I just have a silly tickle in my throat tonight. Okay, that is hot. That's why I'm not touching it too much. Look at that. How fun is that? And it's in there. It's not going anywhere. It's not coming off. It is burnt into the wood grain. I see a little bit maybe over here that I didn't get. Let's try to finish that off. I feel like sometimes when I tilt my heat gun, it burns it better. Must be the way the air comes out. Like this whole side, it looks like I missed. work on the wood too. You can kind of burn the edges a little bit. Okay, very hot, so watch you don't touch that metal. But how fun is that, you guys? This will be in the What's New section of the website. I'm going to do this too. You can warm up your wax, just not for long. And be careful because that's tin and that will get hot. Hot tin. Not fun to touch. Okay, just gonna wax it. And it just melts like butter on here. I love it. Okay. There you go. There's that one. Coffee is a hug in a mug. I love it. Okay, let's put that one there. Let's do, let's see, where can I put that so it doesn't burn anything? Let's do the other one with chalk paste. Okay, that's not too hot. All right, let's bring this guy over. Silly little tickle. Now, I did not wax this wood. It is super slippery, slick. So I am not going to. And I don't feel like I need to wax or fuzz the transfer either. All right, we're gonna do this in one color. What should we do it in? Let's see here. Dark. What's this color? Ooh, nominee. It's gonna have to be a dark color so it shows up. Let's do it in ash. That way I can put it by my coffee station. All right, let's close this up. So comment, burn if you need a link to the torch paste. That's annoying, isn't it? That's annoying. Okay. Okay. Or should we stain it with the ash and do white? That might go better next to my coffee maker, so let's do that. Let's get a wipe. I'm just gonna squeeze out the wetness out of the wipe. Dip it in there, and let's just color it. Brush towards the edges, okay, not along the edges. Don't come off the edge because you don't want to get it on the sides. Unless you plan on painting the sides, then you can. I'm just going to try to keep it on the front. I'm not doing a perfect layer because we're gonna end up wiping it off anyway, so. Just stress it a little, you know? Looks like I went over the edge a little bit. There we go, all gone. Okay, let's get another wipe. Squeeze out a little bit of the liquid. We want a little bit this time. This kind of makes it look like a stain. Looks like I got it all over, so much for me being neat. How about that? Do we like that? Let's add a little more in the middle. I don't like all that wood color showing. I want it a little more gray. That should work. That should work. Okay, let's get that dry. Let's use our quick dry tool here. We could use vanilla or whites. Let's use vanilla. Let's kind of make it a little more warm. Okay. Now we can put this down. Again, I'm not going to fuzz it or wax. These blocks are really nice and slippery. Center it. Excuse me. Tickle, tickle. Rub that down really good. Let's get another wipe and wipe up our our squeegee. Get that off. I love how everything is water soluble, easy to clean up. Okay, let's open our vanilla. Oh goodness, I apologize. I am so sorry. All right, stay on that transfer, guys. Unless of course you want that vanilla as a top line or not, which I thought was going to be a cute idea, but I didn't quite center it, so I want to make sure I center it before I do that. Get off whatever excess is here. Okay, we're going to peel it off. Yay, that turned out good. All right, let's get it dry. So let me find transfer tape. And just going to do just a little border. And then we need a little brush. Brush is in there. Let's see. Oh, we'll use this one, although it's really hard. So let's do this, because that'll never come clean. I am going to take that hard part off. Okay, let's dip it in. We're just going to kind of dab the edges here. Just kind of dabbing it, pouncing it. Let's get off that excess here so we can really just give it a nice layer. You could also do like that texture. You could do the puff additive with our paste as well. It does work with the paste. It's not just the ink. I would just say probably be really careful when you put the heat on the paste with the additive in it so that you're not cooking it. You don't want to cook it and then have the paste peel. Let's see, hopefully this will come off nice. Ah, that's cute. All right, let's do the other side. We'll throw that out. Let's get another piece. That's cute. We can do it to the other one too. We can actually put the torch paste on and then just burn right across. So cute. Okay. Try to do the same with let's see. And you want to make sure it's straight. And you want to rub down that edge so that none of that paste goes under. Grab some more paste. Just kind of pounce it. Cute. Take it off gently. Oh, how adorable, you guys. I think that really made a big difference. I like that. Life begins after coffee. You know, I don't know that I notice. And I can barely drink a cup in the morning. I always have to heat it up. It's got a little bit of a texture from the pouncing. I got a little piece, something here. Try to get that off without ruining it. But one night I drank it at like 7, 8 o'clock at night and didn't get to bed till 2, or didn't fall asleep till 2. So I don't think it wakes me up, but I think it keeps me awake. Does that make sense? Does anybody else have that issue? Does that make sense? Okay. So we can put that there. Put that there. We have to wash our transfer. Our backer there. Close this guy up. Let's put our transfer tape on the top and bottom. Maybe I'll do a, let's see, we'll do a little something different here. Do a bigger one on the bottom. And a thinner line on top. So how much space did I give myself? Okay. This is going to be a lot of wood we're burning here. So we're not going to have a screen to put it through. So we're just going to have to try to put a really nice thin layer. Just kind of coat it. Paint it on, so to speak. And you don't want to leave it on. We just want to let it hit the wood, and then you take off whatever excess. Let me get a paper towel here. Try to wipe up edge here. I'm trying this. I've never just painted it on, so we're just going to try to take off the excess here. Okay. Let's remove that. Do the other side. Excuse me. Of course, now I'm going to get all hoarse. Okay. Let's apply it. Excess back. It's just like our paste. You want to save your excess because you can use it again. You're just touching the wood. It gets into the wood fibers pretty quickly. Okay. Close it up, and then I'm going to try to take off the edge. Excuse me. I don't think it's that. I may go into coughing fit. I apologize. I apologize ahead of time. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, friends. Okay, let's get our burner here. We gotta get our mat again. Protect our surface. See what happens. We do have a layer of wax on there, so I don't know if that's going to interfere or not. Let's see. Goodness. Let's start the turn. Try not to start a fire here. Cool. This would be fun to do with that one transfer with the matchbook, and I think it came out in like January of last year. It had the Cupid on it. There we go. That's cute. Very cute. I like that too. Okay, let's get this edge done. Well, I'm going to get water, if not before. What can I say? I apologize, everyone. Goodness. You guys, I love that. I love it. I don't think it's smoky in here, is it? Goodness. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. All right. Oops. There you have it. Hug and a mug. All right. Thanks, guys, for sticking around.